I've got a slow cooker recipe that is perfect and easy for a weeknight, but fancy enough for when company's over. Hi, I'm Carrie with eatingonadime.com, and you're going to love today's recipe. It is crockpot beef stroganoff. It's simple, easy, and delicious. You can get the full recipe in the link in the description, or just head to eatingonadime.com. First, we are going to heat oil in a large skillet over medium-high heat. I'm using my cast iron, but you can also use a regular skillet. And then we're going to add about 2 cups of stew meat. And then we're going to season it with a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of pepper. Stir the stew meat and begin to brown it. We are just wanting to quickly brown the meat before we place it in the crock pot. This is completely optional, but it does enhance the flavor of the recipe. Then we're going to take that meat that's been browned and place it into the slow cooker. And then back to the stove we're going to go. We're going to actually deglaze the pan. I'm going to take some of my beef broth that I'm using for the recipe and stir it around to scrape up all the bits from the bottom. I'm just going to use about a cup, and then we're going to pour that into the crock pot. And that adds all the additional flavors that we lost when we browned it. We're going to add in our mushrooms, a half an onion diced, Worcestershire sauce, minced garlic, some red wine, or you can use a red cooking wine, and then the remaining cups of beef broth. The total is 3 cups. Then we're going to stir to combine. Cover and cook on low for 8 to 10 hours or high for 4 to 5 hours. About 30 to 40 minutes before your meal is going to be done, we are going to mix in a cornstarch slurry. In a small bowl, combine 2 tablespoons of cornstarch with a small amount of water. Mix until the cornstarch is completely combined, and then we're going to stir this into the crock pot. What this does is help thicken your sauce in the crock pot, so that way it's not as watery and you have this beautifully thick sauce that's going to be with the noodles. Next, we're going to add about 12 ounces of dried egg noodles. We just add it into the pot and stir to combine. Then you want to gently press down to make sure all the noodles are covered. If you have to add a little bit of water to do that, it's totally okay. We're going to cover and cook for another 20 to 30 minutes until those noodles are tender and cooked through. After the noodles are cooked through, then we're going to stir in 1 cup of sour cream. You want to stir this throughout the pot and make sure it gets combined really well. Remember, you can get the full link. The full recipe is linked in the description below, or you can go to eatingonadime.com to get the full recipe. I love how this dinner, the noodles cook in the crock pot. If you would like to cook your noodles separately, we show you how to do that in the full recipe at eatingonadime.com. Besides browning the beef in the skillet, this is a 1-pot dinner, and if you are using a 5-in-1 slow cooker, I have some linked in the description below. You can actually brown your beef inside that, and it will be just a 1-pot dinner. Either way, friends, this is one recipe your entire family is going to love. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss any more of our fun family recipes. Don't forget, you can find the full recipe and nutritional information linked in the description below. I'll see you next time in my kitchen. Bye, friends.